Me too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome to another WWE SlamTube.
Hello.
I'm James Phoenix. He's Chris the Mole.
Hello.
And this is WWE Backlash 2017.
Hello.
What the hell just happened?
Hello. Okay, I'll
Hi.
stop saying hello for the whole video. That would be all I say.
That'll be all you say. Perfect. That'll be your new gimmick.
It'll be the new I Am Groot.
Yes.
Hello. And yeah, Backlash.
Yes.
First of all, I'll say from the beginning, weird. Because the opening was Dolph versus Shinsuke Nakamura,
Yes.
which they had him as the poster. They advertised this match heavily going in. This was like a big spectacle of seeing him for the first time. And it's the opening.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes.
Like, I would have swapped this and the Sami Zayn match round.
I can agree with that.
I mean, you could argue maybe the Eric Rowan match, but that's clearly there to wind down the crowd before the title match.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the artist, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler, the show.
That we do.
Slightly disappointed in that match.
How come?
It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be.
Hmm.
I thought, okay, especially with, and I know not just because WWE tells him to say this all the time, but you could argue, like Dolph always says, his matches steal the show.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think it'd be something spectacular. But it kind of wasn't.
It was a pretty good match. I mean, it was a definitely draw match. I mean, Shinsuke was very impressive. Dolph was selling well. I mean, they had great back and forth.
They did, but it wasn't like as good as it could have been, if that makes sense.
Mm.
It's like I've mentioned before now, like that WrestleMania, which always comes to mind, the one where you had Edge versus Jericho. On paper, there's no way that can fuck up. They're both excellent wrestlers. Their match at WrestleMania, it was like,
Yeah.
sometimes something goes wrong. It's just like an off night.
Fair enough.
But it was still enjoyable to see him make his debut.
It was.
Or in-ring debut.
Yes. Yep. Follow up, we had the Uggos taking on Breezango for the Tag Team Championship.
Yep. And the Usos retained.
They did, despite Breezango having some extra tag team partners, including a janitor and a grandma.
Yep.
That was interesting.
And it was cool when they threw him into the crowd.
It was. That was cool. Breezango are a great comedy duo. I like watching their matches. It's funny to watch.
They are. The only problem is, I love those two as a team. The only problem is they're a great comedy act, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
The Usos are a great champion, so therefore there was almost no way the Usos were going to lose this match.
Yeah.
Because the Usos, with the tag title, spells tag team championship.
Mm-hmm.
Those two, if they get the belt, would be, you know what I mean? It'd be like, okay, what's happened to the tag teams? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like, even like when people like to mention the Attitude Era, it's like during the Attitude Era, you'd have like the Dudleys and Edge and Christian and stuff like that as champion. Did you want to see a team like the Job Squad have the championships?
Mm.
But they were entertaining as fuck.
True. Well, I point out to you that the Usos dropped the titles to the New Day for their record-setting over a year-long title reign.
They did, but I never put it to you. The Usos weren't the New Day weren't just a comedy act. They had something there that, as much as I don't like them, they were still wildly popular to the point they were selling merchandise.
That's true.
Therefore, they went from that to being like Mankind was a comedy character, but eventually he became one that was selling constantly merchandise.
Hey, Fandango's theme music made it to the top of your Billboard charts.
It did. And it was a good song, and WWE took it straight off him.
It's back now, and you can see all this last couple of weeks when they're on the European tour. Whenever they came out, the audience was singing the song with Fandango. It was great.
Yeah. Cha cha.
La 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 cha cha.
But I like that. But yeah.
Yep. It's good back and forth. Very funny. I got the dress got thrown to JBL.
It did. Oh, I love how they slowed it down so it smacked him right in the face. But if you look at the dress on the slow motion, it went like that past his face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, right in the face. No?
Well, could have been worse. Later in the night, he had one of the Singh brothers thrown at him.
Yep.
Moving along, Sami Zayn fought Baron Corbin in a nice back and forth match.
I'm gonna make a weird statement. It's not necessarily this. I'm over exaggerating it, but I'm gonna call this the greatest upset in WWE history.
Okay.
Which it'll probably be called on SmackDown, talking Smack, or on SmackDown or something, because you had the unstoppable Baron Corbin against Sami Zayn, who constantly kept losing.
But as he made the point in the SmackDown, promo, he always gets back up. You can't keep him down.
We don't care about keeping him down. We just care about keeping him winning. It's like, how many times did he beat Kevin Owens in their feud?
A lot.
Not a lot. Kevin Owens beat him more often.
Probably, but
he only won on the times where it no longer mattered. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It was just surprising he won. I honestly, and I don't just mean this figuratively. I mean literally. I would have put money on Baron Corbin.
Did Sami beat Owens for the NXT Championship though?
Yeah, but with that, Owens went straight up to the main roster.
Yes.
With his title, and beat Cena.
Yes.
And then eventually, when he lost to Sami Zayn, it didn't matter. But when Owens beat him, he destroyed him.
Fair enough.
That was what I thought about. It's just one of those things. I like Sami Zayn, but they don't give him any big victories. Hopefully, this might be the start to trying to build him up.
He's going to be the prime rival to the Maharaja.
Yeah. To be fair, he could easily win Money in the Bank.
Yes, I can see that.
Which would be weird, because if that ends up being like the main event of SummerSlam, and I say to you, hey, Jim, if I go back in time to last year and I said to you, next year's SummerSlam, yeah, the main event will be Sami Zayn versus Jinder Mahal for the title, you'd be like, you're fucking mad.
It's true. Weirdest thing.
But
anyway, next up we had the welcoming committee with James Ellsworth in a 6-woman tag match against Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch.
I think it's ridiculous what they do with the chin guy, James Ellsworth. I'm sorry, but he's literally just out on the outside of the ring. He's designed to just be eye candy. He doesn't add much to the match. Just into it. That's kind of sexist. You know what I mean? Yes, that was deliberately done for laughs. But yes, no, it was. He has overstayed his welcome.
A little bit, but you know, it's there because in the role that he's in, it's fun to see him get beat up. He's like the Miz.
Yeah, but I put you, Miz is good.
Yeah, Miz is much better than him. But either way, having it's good to have somebody around that that you can just use it when somebody needs to get beat up. You just have somebody there you can send out to just job. That's what he's there for.
They did. We just covered Sami Zayn.
Oh, but Sammy's good
at jobbing. And they also have Goldust and R-Truth.
That's the wrong show.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop him. Cross-brand match, they'd drop him.
I don't know. Goldust just turned on our truth and beat the shit out of him on Raw. So
But yeah, no, it's a case of this match was good. I liked this match.
yeah, a little surprised that the heel team won, but
I thought the face team would win. However, the heel team won. But what surprised me more about them winning, they just won. That was it. They just locked in the sharpshooter tap.
well, Tamina caused a distraction.
She did, but you'd think there'd be more controversy there, or somewhere where you can tell where they will go with the story to advance it further.
You would think.
Like maybe Naomi and Charlotte imploding a bit more, so it's like, oh, are they actually going to get on the same page?
Yeah.
Because they keep feuding those two, and that
Yeah.
would be good storytelling, but no.
Yep.
It just sort of fizzled out.
A little bit. A little bit.
But it was still enjoyable.
It was. Very nice. So then we had the United States champion and new face of America, Kevin Owens, defending that title against AJ Styles, the face that runs the place.
And this was a good match. This was the best match.
It was the match of the night, yeah, by far. It was a great match.
And every part, like I said, at least to me, every part of this match worked. The storyline going in worked. Kevin Owens works as a Canadian wearing the American flag with the US title and being like, I'm the new face of America, and speaks French.
Yep.
AJ is just saying, no, I can beat you. I can easily beat you. And then loses only because he got his foot stuck in the commentating table. Not because Kevin Owens was better. That's good storytelling. That advances the story.
It is. I was getting a little annoyed when pay-per-view matches end in a count-out, especially when it's a title match, but in this case, it worked.
See, I'm not. It depends. If back on, when was it, like a few years ago, when they did it, and it was every match on the pay-per-view ended in count-out, disqualification, count-out. I got pissed. But when it's now and again, I don't mind it if it advances the story, and also, you know what I mean? Those rules are there. You should use them.
Which this annoys me because I have, I go through and, of course, on the other channel we do a fantasy league, and when I go through and I'm scoring the 2 weekly shows week in and week out, there's an awful lot of countouts and disqualifications. There was one week where both shows had a main event that ended in a disqualification.
Yeah, there is on Raw and SmackDown and stuff, but to be fair, that's expected because those shows are just there to build to the pay-per-views. True. But when it comes to the pay-per-views, you don't always see it. Like, how many have there been this pay-per-view? One.
True.
And then when we cut to the next, and then it'll build because then they've got their next match. They'll have a rematch at the. Is it Money in the Bank?
Yes. Yes, it is. Because Raw is having Extreme Rules and SmackDown's having Money in the Bank. Yep.
Yep. Which the only disappointing part of that will be that means AJ probably won't be in the Bank match.
Probably not.
I'm going to make the case I could kind of see either Dolph or Shinsuke winning that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Either one of those two could easily win that. I would lean more towards Dolph. Only because normally Money in the Bank, while they do faces, predominantly it's usually a heel.
Yeah.
And if it's someone like Dolph, you could easily see him wanting to just finally get what was his and just take it by cheating.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, like I said, it was a good match. Almost every part of this match works.
Yeah, they had a great match. These two are great. I hope their feud continues for a while. I like to see them go at it again. Definitely.
Yep. I also like it when you're watching when you watch the weekly shows, they've been having Kevin Owens on commentary.
Yeah.
And it works.
It does.
Like, Kevin Owens is a great speaker when he's on the when he's doing the stuff, which is brilliant. AJ's good at talking and stuff too, but Kevin Owens, when they put him on the microphone when he's doing the guest spot, he's not like the typical ones, which is fun.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the typical ones, they sit down and they just blurt out their catchphrases and insult them.
Yep.
Kevin Owens sits down and just acts like, no, I'm just watching this, I'm enjoying it. No, AJ's good. He's just not as good as me type situation, and that's why it's brilliant.
Yep.
So how long till the return of Jericho? Drink it in.
I believe his tour ends the second week of June.
So he should be back for Money in the Bank.
Yes, I believe that's the prevailing theory.
So do you reckon he's probably going to take the title off?
Well, supposedly he'll come back and continue his feud with Kevin Owens, whether he'll use Money in the Bank to do that or not.
Yeah, but I mean, if he can return at Money in the Bank, they could actually hype it up as him returning to face him.
They could.
And they can continue the Owens feud with, you're not getting another title match, or I just want to prove I can beat you. And then Shane and Daniel Bryan being like, okay, well, you two get a match up next week to prove which one of you can beat the other one. Non-title, but the winner goes into the Money in the Bank.
I can see that.
And during the matchup, just play Break the Walls Down and distract him.
That would work. And then you could put AJ in the Money in the Bank match, and you could have KO continue his feud with Jericho. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, which means they won't do it.
Well, they want to continue the Owens-Jericho feud. They might. Drink it in, man.
Although I wouldn't mind seeing it as a triple threat either.
That would also be an excellent match.
That would just be amazing. But yeah.
All right. And then we had Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan.
Yep. And I know everyone's thinking, oh my God, yes, the hype for this match has been off the charts. It lived up to it. Jim put this down as a 5-star match. That was Jim's exact words. And his hero, his boy, Luke Harper, brought the title back. There wasn't a title in this match, but that doesn't matter. I mean, Jim literally choked up crying when Luke Harper's hand was raised. Oh my God, you deserve this. You deserve this. Well, you know, this match happened.
I'm kind of intrigued at the whole Rowan's like consulting his sheet mask thing, because I'm wondering if Bray is like controlling him through the sheet mask from Raw.
Or if it's probably just going to be the case of that's going to be his gimmick to keep the sheet mask. He now talks to it like the Green Goblin.
Yeah. Could be.
And he'll be like, no, when I put the mask on, I'm a demon. And Kane will just be sat at home going, what the fuck? That's literally my thing.
Yep.
Now, but don't worry, I'm the devil's favorite. Oh, no, don't you dare. I can just see that. And I'm also Undertaker's brother. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kane's just like, no, we're done here. I'm just leaving. Oh, by the way, and right as Kane's leaving the room, Kane just peeks his head around. What? I also had a girlfriend in high school. Look at this footage, and it's Triple H in a sheet mask.
Huh.
Her name was Jackie Vick. And Kane's just like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Fuck you. It would be the best thing ever.
It would be.
But no, yeah, this match was extremely bland.
If Charles Glimming is a demon, he's probably going to have to deal with Finn Balor at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, this match existed.
Finn Balor's entrance, which, as I've said before now, makes 0 sense. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. His entrance doesn't make sense. At least to me, his entrance doesn't make sense because it doesn't tie into his gimmick. It exists for the sole purpose of just looking cool and making losers on the internet go, "Oh my God, he's a demon!" But none of the other gimmick works for it. It's like Undertaker. If he came out in the hat and stuff and did the lights out, then got into the ring, and then suddenly fucking started walking around normally, and started acting more like Diesel or something, and be like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm just leaning on the rope. It's cool. It wouldn't work. It needs to be part of his gimmick for it to work, or just like a one-off WrestleMania entrance.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
And then we cut to
and then Eric Rowan interrupts, and I also used to be Diesel.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
One.
Oh, by the way, here's my dentist card.
Yes.
I want that to be a thing now. I kind of want that to be a gimmick if he just steals Kane's gimmicks when he's off air.
That'd be funny.
And eventually just cut to Kane just losing his shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look, Undertaker, I was your brother. Remember the time we went fishing? It's like Undertaker in his outfit and Kane, but then with Eric Rowan's
sheet face on it, yeah, with a mask.
Stuck on top with tape. It'd just be amazing. But yeah,
that'd be great.
We cut to the title match.
Yes, the main event, champion Randy Orton defending against the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, and his associates, the Singh brothers.
I believe weren't they called the Bollywood Boys?
They're also called that. They've been going back and forth between the two.
I like the Bollywood Boys. I really like that name.
I agree, but the problem is they're calling that as a face, so I think they're trying to transition into just the Singh brothers because they want to get that face name off of them while they're working for Jinder.
Yeah, I could see that. Which, yeah, this might happen.
Yeah. It happened, all right.
It's good for me because I made money.
You made 45 quid off it, yeah.
It's good for everyone because we discussed beginning. We thought this would probably give more storyline possibilities.
Yeah, because a heel running wild with a faction helping him defend his belt is always entertaining as faces trying to take him down. That usually works.
Also, I think on SmackDown, I think there's more top faces than there is heels.
Yeah, because really your heel quote on SmackDown equals him, Ziggler, and Owens. So,
plus,
and Corbin.
I think Cena's due for a return soon. Gotta beat that record.
Yep.
But it also works because, to be honest, it's a world championship. How often do you get people of color winning the championship?
That is true.
So that'll be good, and especially when they got that Indian tour coming up.
Yeah, that's true. That's going to be big.
If he goes over there with the title, that could be huge, and it gives people of other nationalities and stuff someone to cheer for, which I approve.
It is. Now, how far do you think he'll get on that tour before the Great Khali shows up and beats him up?
I don't think he will. I think the Great Khali will just jump the barricade and ask for an autograph and do like the Mickey James lesbian stalker angle, but with men.
Why not?
Great Khali's kiss cam.
Yes.
Out of nowhere.
Boom.
Oh my god, I kind of want that now. Great Khali kiss cam out of nowhere. Khali just emerges and kisses someone.
Yeah. By the way, on a completely unrelated note, can I mention how hilarious it is in the new Injustice 2 game that Bane, who is a wrestler, has a trophy called Out of Nowhere?
He does.
Anyway, yeah, Jinder Mahal, with assistance from the Singh brothers, is your new WWE champion. Yep,
and I'm also going to make the case, based on his gimmick, and based on some of the stuff he said, he's a little rough around the edges on the mic. I'm not going to say he's not. The thing I like most, though, with his gimmick of, your people are judging me based on how I look, yada, yada, yada. He's basically Muhammad Hassan, but without going into offensive territory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Muhammad Hassan had just had two people that are helping him and it just been this style, like Jinder Mahal, he would have been huge. Like, it says it all when Muhammad Hassan was in WWE. Do you remember when he was in the Royal Rumble?
When everybody stopped in the middle of the Rumble and threw him out.
Everyone stopped and beat the hell out of him and threw him out. But the crowd erupted into cheers. That's how much people wanted him as a villain. But then they went too far with it. When they started bringing out the terrorist stuff, it was too far and it was too inappropriate. Yeah. Especially because that's not what he was supposed to be anyway. He was supposed to be the opposite. Ironically, he was supposed to be a face, from what people say.
Yeah. Poor guy.
But yeah, I like the idea of Ginger Mahal as champion, and I'm looking forward to see who he goes against. I can see AJ as a possibility, and obviously Orton's going to continue for another month, rematch clause and all that. And like I said, when Cena comes back onto SmackDown, Cena v him, especially if he beats Cena for the title.
Oh yeah.
That'll cement him even further.
It will.
Hell, you can even throw Jericho into that mix because when he comes back, there's a lot of big faces that they can do that with.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities.
Yep.
That's good.
How about Dean? Oh wait, no. They moved Dean.
Yep. Sorry.
How about the Miz? Wait.
No.
How about Daniel Bryan?
Yeah. We can talk to the doctors and letting him wrestle.
Yeah. If I saw anything, I could see it being Shane v him at WrestleMania, but no, I'm kidding with that.
Ugh, I hope not.
I'm kidding with that. I could see it being either. Alright, I'm going to make a prediction with one of my WrestleMania matches. I'm going to predict 2 WrestleMania matches.
Okay.
One of 2. They can't both happen or shit.
Okay.
Triple H v Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Or Triple H v Kurt.
Okay.
Like when Stephanie eventually comes back after her life-threatening table bump.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking stupid. But yeah, when she returns after her life-threatening table bump, it would be assuming, she didn't cheat death. It's a case of the way Kurt's running run, he's so professional, he's not doing his comedy characters and stuff like that. You can see him having tension with her when she comes back, and you could see that building to him v Triple H.
I can see that.
But they're just 2 wild predictions at this point. They probably may change by the time we get to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we had CM Punk return. We did not.
No.
But it was Chicago, and there was a lack of CM Punk chunks. I thought they'd do more.
That was surprising, yeah. I mean, technically, they were in Rosemont. They were outside Chicago, but they were close to it.
My thought with that is maybe because if you notice, most of the time now the CM Punk chants are when the McMahons are in the ring.
True.
So it's more like they're telling the McMahons, "We want CM Punk. Give us CM Punk.
Yep.
Listen to us." So I can see that.
Yep.
Or it's more of they're blaming the McMahons for him leaving.
Yep.
Sort of like how after the screw job in Canada, you'd always get "We want Brett" when Shawn was in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, that was Backlash.
That was Backlash.
Not a terrible pay-per-view.
No, overall, not an exceptional pay-per-view, but it had some good matches, had a good balance of good matches and crap matches, and a rather surprising title change. So hey, that makes for a good show.
Yep. And it was like I said, it was sort of. I'm gonna say it wasn't in the middle. I was gonna say it's a little bit of above because the Randy Orton match wasn't terrible. It was a good match.
Yeah.
The AJ match was good.
Yes. The women's match.
The first match was good.
Yeah.
It was just disappointing. The women's match was good. We had a tag team match which was entertaining. It just wasn't as good as I thought it could. Like I've seen better tag team matches out of the Usos.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was meant to be a gimmick comedy match. It wasn't meant to be a wrestling match.
Yeah, and we had your boy, Luke Harper. The boyhood dream came true when he beat Eric Rowan, or whichever one actually beat the other one. I lost track of which is which. Yeah, I think Harper won. Fact.
No.
Luke Harper. Eric Harper. Boom, 50% right.
Phew. Sean?
And that's how we got Braun Strowman.
Yeah, why not?
But no, we had that match, which was but
yeah.
Oh, but like I said, not terrible. It was better than the last Raw pay-per-view.
It was.
And it's still entertaining, and you can see at the moment the roster's finding its place. But like right now, we just launched a big, huge heel.
Yep, that's good.
So I look forward to seeing what goes on with Money in the Bank. Like, there's a lot of possibilities. Like, I could see Baron Corbin even winning Money in the Bank.
That'd be interesting.
Someone like him with Money in the Bank would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because he could easily do his promos where he just sits back and he's like, "No, I'm just going to wait. I've got my opportunities. I can just take it whenever I want."
Yep.
That'd be fun. That'd be as fun as the day I tuned in to the internet. You may have heard of it, and found out they're doing a sequel to Unbreakable with Mr. Glass. So I just wanted to throw that out there because it's really unlikely we're ever going to mention the Mr. Glass film in any of our podcasts.
Didn't they already do that sequel? Wasn't it called Split?
No, that's not a sequel. It's in the same universe.
Ah.
That's like saying Captain America is a sequel to Iron Man. It's technically not. It's in the same universe.
Fair enough.
But they did the teaser at the end, and they said Mr. Glass is coming, and it's going to be a sequel.
Nice.
So that'd be fun. I did like Unbreakable. That's a highly underrated film. Just throwing that out there.
Yep, that's fine. All right, well, this was WWE Backlash. Thank you for joining me, Mo.
Yep, you're welcome. This has been a weird week. This is the week in which Jinder Mahal is the World Heavyweight Champion. And Dan from Roseanne is going to be back from the dead.
Yeah. Roseanne coming back to ABC. How about that?
So, yeah, things happen.
Yeah, interesting week. We will see you folks next month in June. I don't know if we're going to do both, but there are 2 pay-per-views in June, the Raw pay-per-view Extreme Rules and the SmackDown pay-per-view Money in the Bank. So
I assume we'll do both. We normally do.
Okay.
I don't know if both of us will be here for both, but we'll probably end up doing both.
Well, that's a question because we know Rick probably won't do both, so it's a matter of if you both decide you're not going to do the same one, we're going to have a problem.
Then you bring in Kage like you've done before now.
Valid point. I could do that. Okay. Well, we'll see you next.
No, there was another.
I see what you did there. All right. We'll see you later, folks. Peace.